Hey everyone, it's grocery haul day. Today we went to Walmart and Aldi's. Let me turn around and show you what we picked up for our family of 6. Also at the end of this video will be our dinner meal plan. Starting with Aldi's in the front and Walmart in the back, and I've got like 3 things right here, and I have actually 4: washer, dryer, dishwasher, and heater, because it went from snowing to hot to cold and raining today. Anyways, fun living here in the South. We have 1/2 gallon of the 2% lactose-free milk. If you have never tried the Aldi's one, my lactose intolerant one says that this is better than any brand that she has ever tried. 4 bags of the steamable broccolis, 2 bags of steamable California medley, which has broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots inside of it. 1 jar of the organic raspberry preserves, 1 bag of baby carrots, 4 cans. This was in the markdown section. I have never seen it before, probably won't see it at our store again, but we wanted to try it. 4 cans of the savory pot roast soup. For the 4 girls and myself, we need this much just to be able to do it for lunch on school days. Speaking of which, they're fixing to heat these up for lunch. There are 2 cans of the harvest potato soup, and I'll show you something else in a minute that they bought to go with it. Bite-sized dry salami is for Matt for his lunches. I'm going to go back this way and come back down this way. 1 bag of the shredded Mexican style cheese, 1 bag of the finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese, 2 bags of the bulk Caesar salad. The Aldi's brand is cheaper than the Dole brand that we usually buy at Aldi's, so we're switching to these just because they're a little bit cheaper, and I want to try to save where I can on our budget right now. These I bought for a freezer stock up meal. 1 box of the beef and 2 boxes of the cheese, toasted raviolis. This is what they look like. Matt really likes the beef, and he usually doesn't do like just vegetarian meals. Sometimes he'll do like refried beans and things like that, but usually he has to have a protein source, so the original beef one does really well for him, and the kids and I really like these 4 cheese ones. The kids dip theirs, and Matt dip theirs in marinara. If we have canned Alfredo, I usually dip mine in that. Now going back down this way, we have 1 gallon of 2% milk, 2 packs of these family size Priano. This one is the herb chicken tortellini, and then that one is the 4 cheese. For our dessert for tonight, we are going to be doing Moose Tracks ice cream. It'll probably also be our dessert for Sunday night. The 3-pack of snack packs, these are what I send for Matt. I'll send him like 1 pack at a time for his breakfast through the week. So that with the bulk yogurt that we purchased at Sam's. If you haven't seen that haul, I will link it up here. We go to Sam's about every 2 weeks now. So I'm going to be splitting up, doing 3 of these, and then 2 yogurts, and then alternating every other day for his breakfast for this upcoming week. These are super cute. I've never seen them in our store before. They are called bite-sized, I think they called them just like bite-sized cheesecakes. It was $1.99. It's a little jar for $1.99, but it's Death by Chocolate, and it's cheesecake. And cheesecake is one of Matt's favorite things, so I just bought it for him just as a little snack for himself, just to splurge for himself. While we did not get cream cheese because our store was completely out of anything cream cheese this week, we did go ahead and still buy blueberry bagels for breakfast. We also bought 1 loaf of the honey wheat bread, 2 bags of the dried apricots, 3 bags of the dried mangoes, 1 box of the unsalted butter. There are 4 sticks in here. This is a pantry stock up, the dark chocolate and peanut butter protein bars. This is also a pantry stock up. It is the instant organic apple cinnamon oatmeal. It is so good, you guys. This is now my favorite brand of oatmeal, is their instant organics. This is the other thing I said I was going to do with their lunches, is the crispy wave crackers white cheddar. They like doing the cheesy ones, but they were out of the cheesy ones at our store today. Taking one more look. Yeah. Guys, I have been having mom brain, busy brain. I keep forgetting things the first time through. The last thing from Aldi's that I think, looking around the table today, was the chunky mild salsa. Okay. Now, oh, by the way, one side thought. I bought this at Aldi's 6 months ago when it first started getting cooler, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe longer than that. These Aldi's cooler bags like this, they have only 1 zipper piece like this, so it doesn't like meet in the middle. You have to go all the way around. These are excellent. Like, those raviolis still felt like I had just pulled them out of the freezer at Aldi's. So if your store ever has these, they're like somewhere between $5.99 and $7.99. Definitely check them out. Okay, moving on to Walmart. We did not have any Ibotta today. I tried, you guys. I'm sorry. There wasn't any. So whenever we have a day where we just either end up not feeling like cooking or for quick lunches, and sometimes Matt does for snacks, like on evenings that we're at ASL class or something, we do the ramen noodles, and we usually we'll add like these steamed broccolis to them, and the kids have nuts with theirs, and then Matt usually has I don't remember what protein he adds to his. But anyways, we usually do this. We either make them as like a soup or we just eat them as noodles. But we bought one bulk pack of the beef and one bulk pack of the chicken. I usually have to restock them every other week. The weeks we go to Sam's, I usually don't go to Walmart. And the weeks I don't go to Sam's are usually end up being the weeks that I buy these. 2 12 packs. The cheapest way to buy the ballpark franks, I'll show you in a minute, was $16. The packs of hot dogs come in 12, or hot dog buns come in 12. And Ballpark has become our preferred brand. So I have 24 hot dog buns, and you'll see in a minute I have 16 hot dogs. And they're the same brand. But that's okay, because one of the other tricks that we have found to make meals stretch, or if you have bread that's fixing to go bad but you don't like, so this kind of bread really would not be the best kind of bread for French toast in my opinion. So what we do with them is we slice them in half, and we butter them and add garlic powder, and we put them on our air fryer for for hamburger sized bun you would do 5 minutes. These probably 3, and make garlic toast to go with a different meal. Speaking of more meal plans, we are doing the Mission flour tortillas for one of the dinners this week. The Hormel chili, no bean. Matt prefers the no bean. I'm cool with that. Whenever I'm putting it on hot dogs, I prefer the no bean. If I'm eating it as chili, I definitely put beans on it. But the Hormel no bean chili is to go with hot dogs the first night. And the reason why I bought a massive can, I don't actually expect us to, I'm hoping we don't actually use all this in one meal. If I have failed, and we do, I do have another can that's slightly smaller than this one. But the goal is to do hot dogs on Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon we are going, Sunday afternoon we'll have leftover hot dogs because there will be plenty. And then Sunday night we'll take the leftover canned chili and put it over baked potatoes. That way we have super easy meals for Sunday. Also, back to Great Value brand, the blueberry cobbler, this limited edition. It's so good. I used to not like Walmart brand creamer. It just had this weird, could not describe to you taste and aftertaste that it felt gross in your mouth after drinking it. So we didn't buy them for a long time, but this new one, the blueberry cobbler, is so good. We like it mixes in the coffee really well. It doesn't have any clumps or anything. It's really, really good. And it really enhances the blueberry flavor in the blueberry Green Mountain coffee that we purchased from Sam's. This is something new we're going to try. The kids and I had talked about doing this a long time ago, and we want to try it now. So getting meat right now is kind of touch and go situation. So for meals we want to do meat, I'm switching to a lot of just freezer stuff. Guys, please, you know I usually cook mostly from scratch. So for right now though, we really like pot stickers. The suggestion is we're going to make the pot stickers. We're going to do these pork egg rolls to go with it. I've never found a company that actually sells more than 4 egg rolls in a box. These have 8. I was so happy. But we're going to do we've air fry the egg rolls. We pan fry the pork pot stickers. And we're going to make a broth to go with it. And if the kids want to do it as a soup, they'll have the broth for the soup. If they're still hungry after that, we have Asian chicken from Food City in our stock up freezer. And we also have ramen, and we have rice. Like, we can make it work. We also have some Aldi steamable Asian vegetables that will probably steam to go with it. So we already have some other things as well if this just ends up not working as a soup dinner like we wanted it to. Matt usually doesn't prefer soup, which is why this kind of way of doing it is perfect, because then he can eat it just as pot stickers, and the kids and I can have it as a soup if we want to. And again, back to, normally they don't sell enough of these to get just one thing. There's 40 in this bag, or close to. They said it's close to 40 per bag. So it's really nice to find a new company that's actually selling them for like families that have more than 1 to 2 kids. Also, Walmart, Aldi's has stopped carrying sliced beets, and my kids actually really like beets. So I went to Walmart today. They were only 57 cents a can for the Great Value. Normally I try to stick towards just Aldi's with their vegetables, frozen or canned, because they have the best variety and they don't add any of the junk pieces to fill their packaging. But we're going to try it, and we're going to see if it works. And if so, then we can add beets back into our regular routine. 2 bottles of the Classic Ranch, the Great Value brand, 1 bag of the 3-pound Halos, the original coleslaw, and the loaded potato salad are also to go with the hot dogs on Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. 18-count eggs, because Aldi's didn't have eggs. 2 bags of the Checkers famous seasoned fries, because Walmart was out of the Walmart brand fries. I keep saying this, guys, because if you learn to just adjust and move on and have backup meal plans and backups for your backups, you can learn to adjust while you're in the middle of a store and not let it completely stress you out. Which is why I say stuff like, you know, hey, Aldi's was out, so we went back to Walmart, picked up more, no problem. Walmart fries were out, so we found a brand that we liked that's already seasoned that we can still put in the air fryer and still have to go with another meal. We also picked up some bananas. We're actually not going to be eating them as bananas, which is why we purposely picked out some of the ones that are already browning. I saw on Large Family Love and the Bucket List family last week that they were making banana bread for their kids for breakfast, and I was like, I want banana bread. So we bought bananas just to make banana bread. The last two things from Walmart, we're going to be doing the, again, like I said, the Ballpark beef franks. I can only have the beef ones. The non-beef franks have additives in them that I am allergic to, so we have to specifically buy the beef, and then my kids have gotten so used to the beef ones that they only like the beef ones. But the Ballpark ones aren't as expensive for the beef ones as some of the other brands, so it's okay. So we got 16 count for our 24 count of buns. I still find that funny, guys. It's not a complaint. I find it hilarious. And also, last but not least, our store is getting better at stocking the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. So I picked up 2 for Matt this week. So that is it for Aldi's and Walmart, and I've got to hurry. Go ahead. I've got to hurry because I've got to go pick Matt up early, almost an hour earlier than he said he was going to be. Thank you to all of our members for supporting this content and helping us to pay for our new camera equipment that we just purchased. Thank you to all of you who subscribe and watch and leave the positive comments that support me through my day, and we will see all of you next time.